Everyone checked in, but no one ever made it to morning. Not a single guest stayed in room 307 for more than one night. Some left in the middle of the night, some ran, and some were never seen again. Room 307 wasn't just haunted, it was waiting. Hidden deep inside an old, nearly forgotten hotel, far from the noise of the city, there was a room staff refused to talk about. Not because of rumors, not because of ghost stories, but because of something far worse. Experience. The kind you don't forget. The kind that changes you. Guests kept checking in, drawn by cheap prices or simple curiosity. But by sunrise, something was always wrong. They were either gone or no longer the same person who walked in. Room 307 looked completely normal. Too normal. A neatly made bed, soft yellow lights, old wooden furniture, and one large mirror placed directly across from the bed. It felt intentional, like the room wanted you to see yourself at all times. There was one strange pattern. No guest ever booked the room twice, not once. And the staff, they had their own rule. Never stand in front of the mirror after midnight. Some said they heard whispers, soft, unclear, like someone trying to speak from the other side. Others claimed the door would unlock itself at night, slowly, quietly, as if something was trying to come in, or worse, trying to leave. The first official report was filed in 1998. A businessman checked in late at night. He seemed normal, calm, tired from travel. Nothing unusual until 2:13 a.m. The front desk phone rang. When staff answered, there was silence at first, then breathing, heavy, uneven, and finally, a voice, shaking, barely holding together. He said, "There's someone in the room, watching me from the mirror." The staff rushed upstairs immediately, but when they opened the door, everything was still. The lights were on, the bed untouched, the window closed, and the room completely empty. The man had vanished. No footsteps, no exit footage, no trace, except one thing, the mirror. It wasn't broken, but it was cracked from the inside. After that night, it didn't stop. It repeated again and again. Different guests, same time. 2:13 a.m. Some called the front desk, some screamed, some didn't make a sound at all. But the stories started to align. They all felt watched, not by something random, but by something curious, observing, learning, waiting. Guests began reporting something even stranger. The mirror was wrong, not broken, not dirty, just delayed. Your reflection didn't follow instantly. Sometimes it moved slightly before you did, and sometimes it smiled when you didn't. One guest decided to prove it was all nonsense. A young traveler, confident, skeptical. He set up a camera facing the bed and mirror. He laughed before going to sleep, as if nothing could touch him. The footage was recovered the next day. At first, everything was normal. Hours passed. Nothing happened. Until 2:13 a.m. The camera flickered, just for a second. Then again, and again. The room darkened slightly, even though the lights were still on. Then slowly, the bed began to sink. Very slowly, like something invisible had taken a seat. The traveler didn't move, still asleep, or pretending to be. Then something worse happened. The reflection in the mirror sat up first, before he did. Seconds later, his real body followed. His eyes opened, wide, empty, locked onto the mirror. He didn't blink, didn't breathe normally, didn't move, just stared, as if he was listening or being spoken to. Minutes passed. Nothing else moved, but the reflection was slightly closer to the mirror than it should be. Too close. Watching him. Studying him. The footage ended suddenly at exactly 2:17 a.m. The next morning, staff found him sitting upright in bed, in the same position, eyes open, unresponsive, alive, but gone. When they finally got him to speak, he whispered only one sentence, very slowly, very clearly. It knows me now. After that incident, room 307 was sealed permanently. No more guests, no more keys, no more chances. The door was locked and never opened again. Officially, the room no longer exists. But unofficially, nothing ever really ended. Because sometimes, late at night, when the hallway is empty, staff still notice something. A faint light coming from under the door, even though there is no electricity connected. And inside the mirror, a reflection, standing, waiting for someone new. Some say the room doesn't trap people. It studies them, learns them, understands them. And once it does, it doesn't need the room anymore. So the real question is, was it ever about room 307? Or was it about whoever walks in? Would you stay there for one night? Just one? Or would you leave before 2:13 a.m.?